Big news from the courtroom that could change how asylum is handled at the U.S. Mexico border. A federal judge has just ruled against former President Donald Trump's controversial proclamation calling immigration at the southern border an invasion. In a decision that's making waves, U.S. District Judge Randolph Moss ruled that Trump's proclamation, which shut the door on asylum seekers at the southern border, was unlawful and exceeded presidential authority. Let's rewind. On the day of his inauguration, Trump signed a proclamation instructing officials to, quote, repel, repatriate, or remove any alien engaged in the invasion across the southern border. That move blocked tens of thousands of migrants from even applying for asylum, many of whom were already waiting legally to cross. Fast forward to this week. 13 asylum seekers and 3 immigrant rights groups challenged that action in court. The judge sided with them, declaring the order unconstitutional and unsupported by immigration law. Nothing in the Immigration and Nationality Act or the U.S. Constitution grants the president or his delegates the sweeping authority asserted in the proclamation. Judge Randolph Moss. In plain English? The president can't just rewrite immigration law because he feels like it. That power belongs to Congress, they're not the White House. And while the ruling doesn't take effect immediately, the Trump team has just 14 days to appeal. If the decision stands, the Department of Homeland Security would have to start processing asylum claims again at the southern border. Rochelle Garza, president of the Texas Civil Rights Project, called the decision a win for human dignity and the rule of law. This sends a clear message. The government can't use cruelty as a weapon against people fleeing violence, she said. Javier Hidalgo from the immigrant rights group Races added that this case isn't just about immigration. He said it shows who we are as a country. First, we are a nation of laws. Second, the Trump administration's actions violated the Constitution. And third, the courts remain our safeguard against unchecked power. Since Trump's order cut off legal pathways, border crossings have dropped significantly, helped by a ramp-up in military presence at the border. But let's not forget, thousands of migrants from places like Afghanistan, Egypt, Cuba and Peru are still stuck in limbo on the Mexican side. Many fled war, poverty and oppression, only to be stranded with no clear path forward. Advocates warn that the asylum ban has left many of these people in vulnerable, dangerous conditions. Some plaintiffs in this lawsuit have already been deported. This decision comes just days after the Supreme Court ruled against Trump's attempt to unilaterally end birthright citizenship, another blow to his aggressive immigration agenda. So what does this all mean? The courts are pushing back. They're saying loud and clear, no one, not even a president, can override laws set by Congress. The battle over immigration policy is far from over, but for now, the rule of law holds strong. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell so you never miss an update on stories that matter. Thoughts in the comments. Should presidents have more power in immigration decisions?